Hi, Nicole. Okay. Guess we're live everywhere. Arlene wants to be in our video. Hi, come on in. I don't know how that works. And Harry's, how does that work? What does that mean? If I push that, will I see you? Request to join you as a guest in your broadcast. How does that work, guys? I don't know how that works. I think I might have just approved Ann Harry's to be. I don't know how that works. But does that mean you're going to be in a little box in the video? I don't think we can do that for everybody. Hi, McLean, Virginia, yes. Judy, hi, Judy. We have two Judys. Therese, we're going to do DeJoy. Okay, Isaac. Susan. I really don't know how that join the video thing works. Oh, if that's a thing, I'm going to get my friends, my performing friends to come join me. Hi, Melody. Hi, Nessa. Hi, Linda. Hello, all you wonderful YouTubers out there. I will take these off. Hi, Mary. Bye. Bye, Mary. Okay, we're going to start in just a second. Hi, Kentucky. So sorry about Amy. Kathy, Heather, Susan. Hi, Rob. Yes, so happy. Hopefully getting there. Yeah. Susan. Susan's an amazing oboe player. Darlene, Connie. All right. As soon as Richard is done with the beautiful Waltz for Debbie by Bill Evans, we'll get started. Hello, New Yorker. Tanya. Judith, our favorite New Yorker. Frederick. All right, you guys. Hi. We were not going to do a show tonight, but things are optimistic, so we decided to steal Robert Reich's tweet and call our show Nauseously Optimistic, which is exactly where we're at right now. And we've chosen our songs very carefully so as not to gloat and jinx everything. We're going to start with a song by Judy Freed, who wrote the wonderful Somewhere That's Sane. I think we're going to end with that one, and we're going to start with her latest. I was very taken with this. Judy wrote almost like the perfect parody to describe what Donald Trump has done about the vote counts and how he was trying to say, well, the votes shouldn't be counted in the states where I'm ahead, but they should be counted in the states where I'm behind. And, there were even some armed guys that stormed Arizona thinking they'd be doing the president a favor. And in fact, they were doing the opposite of what, because the president is so completely predictable and disorganized in his crime schemes that he's sending the wrong message to his own followers. And so anyway, stay safe, Pennsylvania. I heard there's some trouble there too in terms of potential terrorist threats. So everybody just say a prayer for Pennsylvania, that all the ballot counters are very, very safe. Anyway, Judy wrote the perfect parody about Donald Trump's mad, lie-filled rants about stop the vote, or stop the count, or start the count, or anyway. Here we go. I do need to wear my glasses. I will try to speak into the microphone. I was teaching a lot. So, okay. Okay, it says turn my volume up. Is this better now? Because I'm actually going to just eat the microphone. Okay. I dreamed last night I declared myself the winner. Well, actually, that might not have been a dream. But if they think they are taking Pennsylvania, that is proof of their illegal scheme. So I said to them all, sit down, stop counting the vote. Said to them all, sit down, stop counting the vote. Cause the numbers will drag me under, and I'd really rather just sit and gloat. Sit down, stop counting the vote. Can you hear me now? I dreamed last night I had won it in a landslide, and I was hailed as the greatest in the land. But then I heard how they want to claim Wisconsin, which is not exactly what I had planned. So I said to them all, sit down and start recounting the vote. Said to them all, sit down and start recounting the vote. Cause liberals will drag me under, so I gotta grab them all by the throats and say, sit down, and start recounting the vote. I dreamed last night the whole country sang my praises. I joined them in a tremendous victory song. And then I heard they're ahead in Arizona. That's the moment I declared, this is wrong, oh, so wrong. And I said to them all, sit down, stop counting the vote. Said to them all, sit down, stop counting the vote. Cause they're trying to drag me under, but I'll never let them, so take this note. Sit down, stop counting the vote. Stop counting, start counting, sit down, you're rocking the, whatever. I won, sit down, stop counting the vote. The original words get in my way sometimes, frequently actually. I love that from Judy Freed. Thank you, Judy
nice
Freed.
Going, Judy.
Yeah, Richard says, nice going, awesome job. Very funny. So I wrote this today, and oh, you guys have to see my friend Dorothy Bishop's channel, YouTube or Facebook. Dorothy Bishop. She is my college friend, and we're actually related by marriage, so we're like cousins. And everybody thinks we're each other because I guess we sort of look alike or something. But she has this fantastic Shirley Bassey song. She does impressions like with the just amazing costumes and vocalisms and stuff. And so she has a Shirley Bassey parody called "Counting Takes Forever." I think that was a Bond song or something, right? Mm. Anyway, but this is the one I wrote today. It's not gloating, okay? So don't think for a second that I think that we should be claiming the victory, because until they call it, we're not doing that. So, but I was happier today, and I've started to feel a little bit Christmassy. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas, even though it's slow. Take a look at 538. America might be great with all the votes Nate Silver seems to show. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Thanksgiving's in store. But the prettiest sight to see is the folly that will flee out the White House door. A pair of monologue boots and an asshole that shoots off his mouth will soon be has-been. Bloody red trees and dead branches and leaves will bedeck the corridors when Melania does the fucking decorations once again. Last time, girlfriend, don't worry about it. Fly, be free. It's beginning beginning to feel a lot like Christmas, even though it's slow. But what's keeping my soul alive is the thought of 45 ushered out that door, ushered out that door. Okay. This is a Therese McNally parody. If you've been tuning in, you've heard this one. Yes, Lord willing, that's Libby, I'm with you. This is all very much, we are not gloating on anything tonight. We are keeping our fingers crossed until it's over. This song was written by Therese McNally about Louis DeJoy, the Postmaster General, who is a huge contributor to the Trump campaign and who deliberately slowed down the Postal Service, which is one reason why we are having this delay, one of many. I mean, the pandemic, we needed to do a lot more voting by mail this time. So anyway, DeJoy is in a lot of trouble right now. I was reading that there's a federal judge that is on his tail right now and thinks he needs to be prosecuted for obstruction. So here we go. Our post office, it used to work until Trump hired this MAGA jerk. It's disgraceful, it's deliberate, it's DeJoy. We understand the reasons why sorters and blue boxes went goodbye. It's disgraceful, it's deliberate, it's DeJoy. You can hear furthermore on the House floor with Dems in uproar. You can hear his lies when he says all will be fine. Time to resign, so when you vote by mail this time, remember he cut their overtime. It's deceitful, it's demented, it's detestable, it's despicable, disingenuous, stop defunding, let's defeat Louis DeJoy.
We're gonna verse for that one.
I need something for my throat, so
you
take over.
I'll play it again.
Solo. Very nice. Cole Porter and bourbon, which always makes my throat feel better. At least I think it makes my throat feel better. It might just make me feel better. I don't know. So, it's a 1 drink minimum tonight because it's a short show, which is good because I don't have much of a voice. Okay. So we are recycling some old songs here because every day in the news there's something that comes up. Like, for instance, I saw today that they're really talking about Ivanka and her Chinese patents, and that she got a Chinese patent for coffins before a pandemic.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. Chinese patent for coffins, because as you know, it's part of her brand. Anyway, we're going to sing our Ivanka song because I mentioned Chinese patents like twice. And I wrote this song the first year they were in office. And I don't have any special gifts for this. It was in the news back then, and I wrote a song and a parody, and And then the news just keeps coming back around, and also because we keep singing these songs, we remember some of these details in the history of this horrible administration, and so we kind of have locked them in to our little history book here. So anyway.
Can you imagine being buried in a coffin with a trademark of Ivanka?
Yeah, it should have the Trump logo on it, right? The coffins.
I'm sure it does.
Anyway, so it's a little bit more Cole Porter, 2 in a row. When Jared tries to wear red ties or drive me in his new Bugatti, he might be cute in his Armani suit, but my heart belongs to Daddy. You may decline my dress design, you may think my handbags are fatty, but Chinese patents are where it's at, since my heart belongs to Daddy. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy, in a weird sort of creepy-ish way. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy, Daddy all day. More important than his caddy, 'cause I translate all the big words, and I whisper to my daddy, Daddy dear, let's bomb Muslims and Kurds. My Nordstrom's line was oh so fine. I even had skirts that were platy, and Chinese kids won all my work bids, 'cause my heart belongs to Daddy. I will defend him till the end, while sitting on his chubby lappy. I'll make a mint and hide his dementia. My heart belongs to Pappy. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy. So I simply couldn't be mad when he starts to fiddle fatty with the rights that all humans once had. And I want to warn you, laddie, that I think he now mustn't fail. I really need my daddy. My whole family is going to jail.
One can hope.
Mm-hmm. And then we also heard more news about Steve Bannon today. As you may remember, however, it gets covered in all the Trump news, but Stephen Bannon got arrested for embezzlement, basically, taking over $1 million of the $25 million that people had sent in to build the wall. Like some citizens said, hey, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for the wall that Mexico's supposed to pay for, right? And so Bannon, they sort of made him the figurehead of this GoFundMe campaign, and then he took $1 million off the top just for whatever. And so he got arrested for that, and he's under arrest. He's out on bail. So he has a day in court coming up. He'll probably flee the country, just saying. But anyway, he got in the news today because his Twitter account got banned because of, oh my God, what was it? It was something violent, something about beheading Biden or beheading somebody in the campaign. They're putting these ideas out there, and they're little white supremacist fan clubs with guns take it seriously. And this is why we need him gone. Bye-bye, Bannon. We're gonna miss you so. Bye-bye, Bannon. Time for you to go. No more yachting. They followed you to sea, skimming drunken nose, your tiny bloodshot eyes, your white supremist toes. Bye-bye, Bannon. It's awful hard to care. Don't cry, Bannon. You'll mess up that hair. Bye-bye, Bannon. The jailer's got you now. We'll try, Bannon, to forget somehow. What's your name again? Bye-bye, Bannon. Ta-ta, old whiskey face. Nice try, Bannon. Better bring some mace. You'll like the iron bars. They're like your precious wall. You'll get to join some friends. We'll celebrate you all. Manafort, Flynn, Gates, Stone, Cohen, Papadopoulos, and Bannon. Bye-bye, Bannon. It's gonna be alt-right. I'll cry, Bannon. Schadenfreude leid. Gonna be alt-right. Time to say goodnight. Bye now. I have music directed by Birdie 3 times. You once, right?
Once.
Twice. Once?
Once? Just once. Just once.
But Charles Strauss wrote Bye Bye Birdie. And he also wrote Annie.
Right.
And you were on tour with Annie. Anyway. Okay. I am definitely going to have to wear my glasses. This is Eliza Rubinstein's wonderful parody on social distancing. And it's, I guess, if we have anything to sing about tonight, is the pandemic is not over. And the pandemic did not disappear on November 3rd, 4th, whatever. And the pandemic is going to be with us for a very long time. And we need to continue to stop it from spreading by wearing our masks and social distancing and all these things that are kind of causing us a great deal of pain. But, you know, it's not really a choice at this point. We have got to quash this thing. So, one sec. It's medicine.
Medicine. Very good. How old is that medicine?
15 years. I don't know.
Oh, that's fine.
So-
It's good.
Okay.
Okay.
I am the very model of effective social distancing. I listen to the experts on the topic of resistancing. I know that brunch and yoga class aren't nearly as imperative as doing what I can to change the nation's viral narrative. I'm very well acquainted too with living solitarily and confident that everyone can do it temporarily. Go take a walk or ride a bike or dig into an unread book. Book. What rhymes with book? Avoid the bars and restaurants and carry out or learn to cook. Avoid the bars and restaurants and carry out or learn to cook. Avoid the bars and restaurants and carry out or learn to cook. Avoid the bars and restaurants and carry out or learn to cook. There's lots of stuff to watch online while keeping safe from sinus ills. In this case, it's far better to enjoy your Netflix minus chills. Adopt a pet, compose a ballad, write some earnest doggerel. Doggerel. Oh God, what rhymes with doggerel? Doggerel. Oh, I know. And help demolish Trump before our next event inaugural. And help demolish Trump before our next event inaugural. Help demolish Trump before our next event inaugural. Help demolish Trump before our next event inaugural. Pandemics are alarming, but they aren't insurmountable if everybody pitches in to hold ourselves accountable. In short, please do your part to practice prudent coexistency and be the very model of effective social distancing. In short, please do your part to practice prudent coexistency, be the very model of effective social distancing. That's my chorus, my choir, right here. Did you see?
Oh, good.
He sang with us. How appropriate. I didn't wear my Grim Reaper costume. So I don't know if you guys know Roy Zimmerman is a good friend of ours, and Richard used to teach his son, and we love working with him. We've done many, many shows with Roy Zimmerman, and he writes some of the best parodies and some of the best original songs, protest songs, and he's been going since the 70s with this, so he is amazing. But he's the one that did the liar tweets tonight, the one, vote him away, and he's done 4 different kinds of it or whatever, and I've been lucky to be part of them. I'm the Grim Reaper in it, so if you see the Grim Reaper with the white makeup and the twirling the scythe and all that stuff, that's me. And then in the first one that went to 100 million views on social media, I'm the high soprano for like the first 2 of these, and I sounded really sharp. I don't know if mine was speeded up or what, but and then he got this other really good soprano who's like a real opera singer, and she did it for the last 2, but then he put my face on as the Grim Reaper in the 4th one. So anyway, go to Roy Zimmerman's page if you don't already know him, and like everything he does. He is tremendous. He and his wife do this. She stays out of the spotlight, but she helps write all the songs. She's amazing. That's Melanie. Anyway, so you've got Judy Freed. You should what's that? Subscribe to her on YouTube and Facebook. You've got Dorothy Bishop. You should subscribe to on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that. And Therese McNally. But Therese, I don't know if you really have a page going so much for your parodies, but because she's not really performing anything right now. But she is riding up a storm, and you have just given us so much great material for all these shows, all these weeks. Okay, Eliza Rubinstein, I don't think she has a page or anything either. Some of our great parody writers this whole time that we've been doing this have been Thomas Vincent and Jonathan Jensen. Definitely subscribe to Jonathan Jensen's page, YouTube or Facebook. We're gonna do a couple of songs of his tonight. But he's a self-contained performer. He's got his little tack piano at home, and he's the bassist for the Baltimore Symphony. And he's just incredibly talented. So I said Jonathan Jensen. You see me. I just saw your comment. I don't know if I forgot. I mean, there are some people that have contributed a little bit here and there. Oh, Gary Gray always contributes. I hope I'm not forgetting too many people, but okay. Therese says my parodies are public on my page, but written, right? So you can swipe them and sing them publicly. Maybe ask Teresa for permission, but she's in the fight too. So here we go. This is I don't think I have a mask to put on you, but that's okay. It's fine.
You can always put this on.
I'll just put that over your face. Yeah. You'll have to play with like Dracula arms, So, okay, this was our parody about wearing masks. A little song time. A mask.
A mask.
A mask. A mask. Everybody ought to have a mask. Everybody ought to have some PPE. Everybody keep your germs away from me. And God forbid you should cough. Everybody ought to wear a mask. Especially when you go out to society. And Etsy's got variety for you to don and doff. Oh, ambitious would think again. Oh, are you not rather fond of breathing out, breathing in? Everybody ought to wear a mask.
Everybody ought to wear a
Something
mask.
that's efficient and reliable. They're even wash and dryable. So keep it in your own trough. Don't be so damn polemic. We're in a damn pandemic, not simply academic. It's getting damn systemic. Heaven forbid you should cough. Really, sir? You need to cover that cough. Oi. Oh, why are you so suspicious? It's really not fictitious. Let's make this end. Oh, wouldn't it be judicious? Wear the mask, save a friend. Everybody ought to wear a mask. 20 million cases aren't a joke, you see. They aren't just blowing smoke, you see. No reason for you to scoff. Easily super spreading, weaselly death abetting, breezily bringing danger, sweetly to friend and stranger. And for Pete's sake, please, don't cough, don't cough, don't cough, don't cough. Thank you. Somebody I see reminded me, Lauren Mayer, who is a dear friend of ours and just so prolific. She writes at least one parody a week. And sometimes she writes songs just for me to sing. And I love that. But she is brilliant. Okay. We're gonna, like I said, this is a very short show tonight. We don't have many more songs. So if you want to give to our, we've been hemorrhaging money to the Biden campaign, to Amy McGrath. Sorry that she didn't win. To Lindsey Graham's opponent. He didn't win. There's one more. Anyway, can't think. Anyway, if you feel like donating, PayPal is sandyriccardi@gmail.com. You can see Sandy Riccardi spelling by looking at our page here. And also Venmo is Sandy-Riccardi. Sandy with a Y, 2 C's in Riccardi. I promise I will share with Richard. So we're gonna do a Jonathan Jensen song that is one of our favorites. It's self-explanatory. Sorry.
Okay.
A, you're abominable. B, you're so bigoted. C, you're completely full of crap. D, you're deplorable, evil and horrible. F is your friggin' stupid cap. G, making nothing great. H, teaching us to hate. I, you're illiterate as well. J, just a horrid man. K means you love the Klan. L for the lies you always tell. Malodorous, nefarious, obstreperous, perfidious. I could go on all day. Querulous, rancorous, satanical, tyrannical. What more can I say? You fill my life with pain. V means you're very vain. W, X, Y, Z. It's fun to wander through the alphabet with you to tell you what you mean to me. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. Okay.
Jonathan, that's pretty good.
That's so fun, Jonathan.
Really.
Okay. This is just a non-political song with sort of a universal, hopeful, mostly hopeful message. And it's a beautiful arrangement that my husband, Richard Riccardi, made of a classic song. is a hopeless jumble, and the raindrops tumble all around. Heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Nice would be.
It was beautiful. It'd be even nicer if the dog wasn't licking herself really loudly over there on the couch.
Oh, she's having fun.
She's having a great time, apparently. Richard does arrangements of standards, and that one's in the can, and he could easily send it to you for a very, very small fee if you would like to purchase any beautiful piano arrangements of some standards that he's done. Embraceable You. There's too many to mention, but if you really liked that one, just give us a personal message and we'll let you know how you can acquire the sheet music, piano music to these arrangements. Another Jonathan Jensen song, a hopeful song. Still, I know that we can't vote for Biden anymore, but let's hope for Biden. And it's looking good. Yeah. Our president should be someone of honor. Our president should have integrity. this bloviating narcissistic goner, please God. And that is why we think you might agree. It's Biden this time, 'cause Trump's regime is a crime. Democracy we're losing, so we'll be choosing Biden this time. Next year, change we hope will happen. This year, weren't no time for napping, so hope for Biden this time. The swamp's been oozing with slime. To save the Constitution, our solution, Biden this time. So vote Biden this time. I know you did. And out of the dumpster we'll climb. Kamala Harris won't embarrass Biden this time. She's a badass. This year, we've been about to pass out. Next year, please let's throw his ass out. So hope for Biden this time. Now here's our very last rhyme. Is Trump in bed with Putin? You're darn tootin'. Biden this time. Send Donald backing Biden this time. We tried to flip the Senate. Biden this time. Please, God. Okay. I have so little voice. It's pathetic. Have there been any amazing results to come in? Nothing's happened, right? Nobody's telling me that I know, Nancy, we did Biden-Harris all the way, but yeah, I'm like waiting for the official announcement. I'm not going to jinx this thing. Okay, so what have you guys been doing to pass the time these 4 days? We have been binge watching Downton Abbey. We never watched it. So we're binge watching Downton Abbey. We binge watched Schitt's Creek, but that was pretty short. So, yeah. You can put in the comments what you have been binge watching or eating to pass the time during these last 5 days. I know in the past 4 years I have gained the Trump 20 and the COVID-19. Okay, we're gonna end with this, unless somebody tells me they called it for Biden, then we can have another song. But we started with a Judy Freed parody. We're ending with a Judy Freed parody. She has a lovely way to word things, and I just appreciate her. Drinking. Today's you're drinking. Me too, unfortunately.
I will be.
Votes to count. We had postcards to write. Queen's Gambit. Okay. Downton Abbey too. Okay, good. YouTube there. Veep. All right, that's maybe on our list. All right, so we'll finish with this beautiful song that Judy Freed wrote, called. It's a parody on a song from Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, which Richard has music directed twice. Twice. Okay. Instead of somewhere that's green, we're gonna say somewhere that's sane. There's kindness and support. Don't even have to ask. neighbors, so we wear a freaking mask. You keep your proper distance without making me explain. Like a vision in my mind, somewhere that's sane. We lift each other up, no reason to compete. We stand for peace and justice, every victory so sweet. We listen with compassion to one another's pain. In a place I long to find, somewhere that's sane. Our president has an impulse he's able to restrain. He's finishing each sentence as he speaks with a coherent brain. We walk upon the earth with consciousness and care. We face the damage done and turn towards healing and repair. Our voices join together in one harmonized refrain. That's what I see. Just want to be somewhere that's Well, I don't think anybody's called it for anybody, so I believe that was our last song for the night. We're not gonna be mocking any Trump supporters at this point because we want the country to heal. I will mock Donald Trump till the day he dies, but I'm not gonna mock the supporters that were brainwashed by Fox News. I have been brainwashed in my life, and I was brainwashed for 20 years. So I understand just how right they think they are, and it's not gonna help by taunting them anymore. Let's all try to mend things from here on out. I guess we'll do a show next week if there's a definitive answer. But tonight we had some really fun ones that we wanted to share with you from other people, frankly. But we love you guys. Thank you. If you have a few bucks and want to buy us a drink, then tip us at sandyriccardi@gmail.com. That's for PayPal. sandyriccardi@gmail.com or Sandy-Riccardi at Venmo. And that's Sandy with a Y and Riccardi with 2 C's. I promise I will share with Richard and with Alex the dog. Anyway, we love you. If you tuned in late, we're just doing a very short show, and you can catch it from the beginning because we have some new stuff at the front. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you for all your support. You guys have been truly, truly amazingly supportive, and you've helped us more than you could ever know. We hope we've helped you. Yeah?
Yep, absolutely.
Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.